हमने सबने सुना है भगवत गीता. वी हैव ऑल हर्ड ऑफ अष्टवक्र गीता, भगवत गीता. एंड so I never knew there is one more Gita also is there, which is called Avdut Gita. Okay, अवधूत का मतलब है जिसको who is free, the freedom. अवधूत यानी जो जो इस शरीर में होकर भी मुक्त है, उसको अवधूत कहते हैं. So there is this Gita called Avdut Gita, which I just found out about last week, and I, of course, immediately found it, got it, read it, absorbed it, devoured it. और बहुत ही very very interesting, very clear. I think अष्टवक्र गीता, ये जो हमारा डायरेक्ट पाथ है, शायद अष्टवक्र गीता इज मच मोर पॉपुलर, मच मोर नोन. बट शायद ये अवधूत गीता जो है वो भी वो बहुत गहराई में जाता है इस विषय में, एकता में, नॉन डुअलिटी, अद्वैता का जो सोच है. दत्तात्रेय भगवान या दत्तात्रेय महाराज ने लिखा है. दत्तात्रेय सपोज टू बी इनकारनेशन ऑफ विष्णु, और उन्होंने ये गीता लिखी है, अवधूत गीता. Some 7 chapters I think, and about 10 or 12 verses per chapter. But the one, एक जो श्लोक, I mean काफी कुछ जो बताया है about the body consciousness, about the dream-like quality of reality. What is reality? वो सब बहुत गहराई में समझाया है, बहुत गहराई में अलग अलग तरीके से उसके वर्णन किए हैं. और लेकिन एक श्लोक था, लास्ट चैप्टर का पहला श्लोक जो है, वो मुझे बहुत ही मतलब मुझे उसने जगा दिया. मैंने, ये कोई बात हुई कि ये जो है वो डायरेक्ट तीर मारा है. अब बिल्कुल बिल्कुल कोई भी किसी भी तरह का कुछ भी, मतलब 19-20 नहीं किया, पूरा 20 या पूरे 100 लेकर ये श्लोक लिखा है. तो immediately when I read that one, I said, oh, I will share this with everyone. और so let me just, I'm going to read the shloka to you. तो हाँ, तो संस्कृत में है, ऑफ कोर्स उस जमाने की जो भाषा थी उसी में है. तो पहली लाइन है, त्वध्यात्राय व्यापकता हताते. हताते का मतलब है कि किसी चीज को नकारना, डिनाय करना. तो त्वध्यात्राया व्यापकता हताते. यात्रा यानी पता है सबको, हम पिलग्रिमेज पे, व्हेन वी गो ऑन अ पिलग्रिमेज, तो त्वध्यात्राय यानी पिलग्रिमेज में जाकर व्यापकता. व्यापकता यानी ऑमनीप्रेजेंस, हर जगह होना, मौजूद होना. हताते, हता यानी मैंने नकारा. मैंने, तो सीधी भाषा में कहेंगे तो By going on a pilgrimage, I denied your omnipresence. क्योंकि अगर हमें समझ में सचमुच आ गया है कि कण कण में भगवान है, एवरी इवेंट, एवरी पर्सन, एवरी लाइफ, एवरी वर्ड, एवरी मोमेंट, एवरी स्पेस, एवरी मैटर, एवरी ऑब्जेक्ट is just that, then how can any one place be more special than any other? Space is space, people are people, God is everywhere, everything is divine. तो तो by going on a pilgrimage, मैंने आपकी जो व्यापकता है उसको मैंने नकारा है. I have denied your omnipresence by going on a pilgrimage. Such a deep and wonderful sentence. कि 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 हम क्या, normally what happens is we accept everything, we understand everything, we believe everything, we like everything, but then we act as if we don't know. We act as if we don't understand. We act as if we don't believe. This is the paradox of the human nature. कि हम जब बात करते हैं, when supposing for example we talk about, I'm sure during जो जब हमने वो क्या था, मूड मते वाला, मूड मते
Bhaje Govinda.
भज गोविंद, भज भज
Bhaje Govind.
भज गोविंद, भजे
Bhaje
कोई भजे, हम क्या करेंगे फिर? भज भज गोविंदम. तो भज गोविंदम वगैरह वगैरह, और कई जगह में भी हमने, वी हैव गॉन थ्रू दिस एक्सपीरियंशियली ऑल्सो, दैट नो मैटर व्हाट यू पिक, कोई भी चीज ले लो, कोई भी शब्द ले लो, कोई भी. So this shlok, I think we will spend this 1 week on this one only. Okay, I want to spend enough of time on just this. So this one. So for example, um, किसी भी चीज को हम लेते हैं तो उसको हम समझते हैं, अनुभव के तौर पर भी जान जाते हैं कि उसकी असलियत क्या है. उसकी असलियत है एकता, उसकी असलियत है ब्रह्मांड, उसकी असलियत है डिवाइन, उसकी असलियत है कॉन्शियसनेस, उसकी असलियत है अवेयरनेस, उसकी असलियत है डिविनिटी. एंड वी कैन रैंडमली चूज एनीथिंग, टेक एनीथिंग, एनीथिंग दैट यू कैन थिंक ऑफ. चलो pick one thing that you can, anything randomly, just pick a place or an event or a person or a thing, पिक करो और चैट विंडो में डालो. चलो pick randomly, pick anything. ओके, अ वॉच. हाँ, ये घड़ी पहनी है मैंने. वॉच मीन्स दिस घड़ी, राइट? ये घड़ी. मी 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 कृष्णा. ओके. Me, Krishna, open to WhatsApp group. A place, Mahabaleshwar. Okay, a temple, Mahabaleshwar. Okay. तो टेम्पल तो इजी है क्योंकि वहां तो हम सोचते ही या जानते हैं कि वहां पे भगवान की कुछ की प्रेजेंस होगी. बट रैंडम थिंग. सो लेट अस टेक, पुरुषोत्तम जी ने कहा वॉच, लेट्स पिक अ वॉच. और सो लेट्स टेक अ वॉच. सो वॉच की असलियत क्या है? Laugh. Yeah, laughter is also one good thing, random thing to take. So,
someone said fight.
fight. Okay, ये challenging वाला ले लिया. किसने बताया? Fight, it must be. Amruta says a fight, a fight. So what is the actual reality of a fight? What is present? What is a fight made up of? चलो उसको देखते हैं. फाइट में क्या, उसकी असलियत क्या है? फाइट की असलियत क्या है? तो उसकी गहराई में अगर जाएंगे तो फाइट कैसे वर्णन करेंगे अभी? तो फाइट एक लेवल पे, मान लो कोई झगड़ रहे, दो व्यक्ति झगड़ रहे, एक फाइट चल रही है, लेट्स से वर्बल फाइट. कुछ शब्द ये बोल रहे हैं, कुछ शब्द दूसरे बोल रहे हैं, कुछ कुछ इंटेंसिटी है, एक लाउडनेस है. अभी फाइट पिक कर लिया, अभी दूसरा पिक नहीं करने का है प्रतिभा बहन.
नहीं फाइट नो कहूं છું
हाँ बोलो.
કે ફાઇટ માં એંગ્રી ઇગોઇઝમ આવે.
एंगर इज प्रेजेंट,
नो
ईगो इज
ઈગો ઇઝ એંગર एंड एनमिटी એટલે
एनमिटी,
दुश्मनी.
दुश्मनावट मौजूद है, एंगर
ईगो,
मौजूद, ईगो,
गुस्सो
एंगर, एनमिटी.
एंड एनमिटी ત્રણ રીઝन હોઈ શકે ફાइट માં.
रीजन छोड़ो, उसका व्हाट इज प्रेजेंट इन दैट मोमेंट. What is present is anger, what is present is ego, what is present is loud words, what is present is enmity. Disagreement is present, definitely there is a disagreement, because if you agree then there is no fight, there
no
is a
fight.
disagreement. So disagreement, what is the basis of disagreement? What is present? अनुभव के तौर पर अगर जाएंगे तो डिसएग्रीमेंट का मतलब है, मैं कहता हूं, मान लो सिंपल कर देते हैं, मैं कहता हूं ये चीज, ये जो घड़ी मैंने पहनी है काली है, कोई कहता है ये सफेद है, क्योंकि वो शायद ये हिस्सा देख रहे हैं और बोलते हैं सफेद है, कोई बोल रहा है ये हिस्सा देख कर कि ये घड़ी काली है. So white and black, disagreement is there. Disagreement is present, and therefore in the fight there is a disagreement. So what is actually present? What is actually present is the experience of this disagreement. अगर ये disagreement का अनुभव नहीं होता तो वो अपने आप में कोई disagreement का कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. कोई अनुभव कर रहा है disagreement, दो व्यक्ति है, तो those two people are present who are experiencing this disagreement. And how do they experience this disagreement? Difference of perception, difference of opinion. How do they experience it? They experience this difference via their senses, right? कुछ सुनाई दे रहा है, कुछ दिखाई दे रहा है, या कुछ सोच आई है, या different ways in which they experience this disagreement. So what is actually present is an experience of the disagreement.
The presence.
Yeah, what is
there means existence, hayati.
Yeah, they are present. उनका होना जरूरी है. उनका
હયાતી આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં કહીએ, એનું હોવું, એનું existence.
Right. So existence of what? Existence of the experience is present. तो जो disagreement है, अमृता आप सुन रहे हैं कि नहीं? आपका वाला टॉपिक है. So what is present is the experience of disagreement. Without the experience of disagreement, do you agree that there is no such thing as disagreement? Unless somebody is experiencing the disagreement, that disagreement has no reality. उसका कोई मतलब, उसका मायने, उसकी अस्तित्व ही नहीं है. Just as अगर भंवर है तो पानी का होना जरूरी है. भंवर को पानी में से निकाल कर कोई भंवर आज तक कोई मैंने देखा नहीं है या सुना नहीं है, अनुभव नहीं कर सकते. तो भंवर जैसे पानी के बिना अस्तित्व उसका नहीं है, तो ये डिसएग्रीमेंट जो है बिना उसके अनुभव के उसका अस्तित्व भी नहीं है. तो एक्सपीरियंस इज रिक्वायर्ड. सो व्हाट इज प्रेजेंट इज एक्सपीरियंस. And very simple, in 3 steps we get to experience, in 2 steps, and one more step. Without an experience, sir, there is no experience. Unless there is somebody to experience that experience, there is no such thing as an experience. So what is really present? What is present at one level is some harsh words, maybe loud words, in a fight. What is present at a deeper level is a disagreement. What is present at even deeper level is an experience of that disagreement. What is present at even deeper layer than that is the experience itself. And what is present at even deeper layer is the experience. 1 minute. Let me finish, please.
Okay.
What is present even at a deeper level than the experience is the experiencer. So what is really present at the last level is the experiencer. And what is this experiencer of experience? The experiencer of experience is nothing but awareness, is nothing but consciousness. And that consciousness or awareness is nothing but divine, is God. In religious terms, you can say Krishna or Ram or Jesus or any other name you can give. And ultimately, it is the I that is present. The I is present. So at top level fight, really present level, I, only I. And we can do this exercise for any random object, any random person, any random thought, any random event, any random place. Sandhya is trying to log in, I think. Jennifer, if you can just call her and tell her. So any random thing that you take, any random place that you take, is there a place that can exist without the experiencer of that place? What place exists without an experiencer? It doesn't. And who is the experiencer? Is I. So wherever there is a place, there is I. So wherever there is a place, there is I. Just remember this sentence. Wherever there is a place, there is I. Which means, in other words, I is present in every place. Yes? Just reverse of that. I is present in every place. There is no place without I. Or in other words, we can say I is omnipresent. Omni yani har jagah. So the first line of this shlok. So the first line, we come back to the first line of this shlok. Tvadhyatraya. Tvadyatraya. Yani tva means when. Yatraya. Yatra yani yatra. Jatra. Pilgrimage. Tvadratraya vyapakta hatate. So what do I mean when I go on a pilgrimage? I'm saying I'm going to leave from here where I think I is not present, and I'm going to go travel somewhere where I think I is present. So tvadyatraya vyapakta hatate. I am denying the omnipresence of I by going on a pilgrimage. So we will see later how this comes back. But for now, just be with this reality of our condition. कि ये बात जो हमने अभी कही है वो शास्त्रों में पढ़ी है, हर अनुभव करी है. अभी तो हमने एक एक्सपेरिमेंट की तौर से, एक थॉट एक्सपेरिमेंट की तौर से हमने जान लिया, मान लिया, अनुभव भी कर लिया कि नो मैटर वेयर यू गो, वेयर यू लुक, आई इज प्रेजेंट. वेदर आई लुक अप डाउन, वही है. वो गाना याद है ना, ऊपर देखो वही है, नीचे देखो वही है, बाएं में देखो वही है, दाएं में देखो वही है, महाबलेश्वर में वही है, जहां मैं हूं वही है, जहां तुम हो वही है. ये मान गए हम, ये जान गए हम, मान लिया, जान लिया, पहचान लिया, समझ लिया, अनुभव कर लिया, फिर भी भूल लिया. लास्ट में जब बारी आई, किसी ने कहा कि वहां चलो, वहां वहां बहुत बहुत दिव्य दर्शन मिलेंगे आपको, वहां चलो। तो आपने इस आय को छोड़कर दूसरी आय की तलाश में आप निकल पड़े कहीं और जाने। वहां कौन सा आय मिलने वाला है आपको? हाँ हाँ, सोनल आस्क्ड अ वेरी नाइस क्वेश्चन। इफ सब वही है तो डिसएग्रीमेंट क्यों है? डिसएग्रीमेंट क्यों है? डिसएग्रीमेंट क्यों है? क्योंकि ये आय जो है उसने अनेक अनेक रूप ले रखे हैं। एक रूप में वो ने ब्लैक बना दिया अपने आप को, एक रूप में उसने अपने आप को व्हाइट बना दिया, और ये अलग अलग रूप करके अपने टुकड़े टुकड़े करके चारों ओर बिखर जा। क्या है वो एक गाना, चारों ओर बिखर जा, हाँ वो, गरज बरस प्यासी धरती को फिर पानी दे मौला। अ, फिर मूरत से बाहर आकर चारों ओर बिखर जा, क्योंकि मूरत में हमने कॉन्सेंट्रेट फोकस कर दिया कि यहीं पे है, मूरत में है। तो निदा फाजली वही कह रहे हैं, फिर मूरत से बाहर आकर चारों ओर बिखर जा। ये कहते हैं लेकिन एक्चुअली ऑलरेडी बिखरे हुए ही है, चारों ओर। चारों ओर नहीं, आठों नहीं, 16 नहीं, गूगल प्लेक्स और 1 followed by 100 zeros is a Googleplex. Gogolplex, actually. Gogolplex, not Google. Gogolplex is 1 followed by 100 zeros is a Gogolplex. 10 raised to 100, Gogolplex. So सिर्फ चारों ओर नहीं, Gogolplex और में बिखरे हुए हैं वो। तो और बिखरे हुए हैं अलग अलग रंगों में, एंड उसको परसीव करने वाले, अनुभव करने वाले भी अलग अलग है। जानबूझ के, जानबूझ के, वरना ये खेल ही नहीं है। वरना ये, if I did not separate itself into all these different colors, different forms, see, at the ultimate level everything is I, Sonal. Ultimate level, finally everything is one. There is no disagreement, it is all one. There is zero disagreement. Disagreement का कोई की गुंजाइश ही नहीं है, because everything is one. But that is at the ultimate level. वो ultimate level से एक जैसे समुंदर एक है, बट कितनी लहरें हैं? एक लहर बड़ी वाली है, एक छोटी वाली लहर है, एक कुछ सफेद वाली लहर है, एक कुछ शीतल लहर है, एक भंवर वाली घूमती हुई लहर है। अल्टीमेटली सब समंदर है, सागर है। और जो छोटा लहर है वो भंवर से कह सकता है कि तू गोल गोल क्यों घूम रहा है, मेरी तरह सीधा चल। और वो गोल वाला कह सकता है कि तुम क्यों सीधे सीधे, मेरी तरह गोल गोल घूमो। तो ये डिसएग्रीमेंट, डिफरेंस, डिफरेंटनेस is wonderful. This differentness is what is the creation of the world. But the underlying sameness, when you understand, अवधूत अवस्था को अगर जीना है, तो अल्टीमेट को जानना है, अल्टीमेट को समझना है, और अल्टीमेट के हिसाब से जब अगर जी सकते हैं, then there is no disagreement. Disagreement exists only for anyone who does not understand this ultimate truth, this ultimate reality. If you want to resolve disagreements in your life, then keep on going deeper and deeper and find that oneness. Find the oneness, and their disagreement disappears. If you enjoy disagreement, go ahead, fight it out, battle it out, गुस्सा करो, झगड़े करो, करो, okay, that's also okay. बंद कर. So both who disagree should understand this. Just one understanding does not help. Good question, Sonal. Actually, it is not true though. I will disagree with you. other one as ego. So what? So what? If you see the oneness, if you see the disagreement needs two people. Hello? One person cannot disagree. It is impossible. जैसे कहा है ना, ताली दो हाथ से बजती है. It takes two to tango. Disagreement cannot exist just by one person. It's not possible. So this thought that you have, you need to examine. If you have no disagreement, if you have dropped disagreement, if you have reached the Avdut state, the state of ultimate freedom, where you see everything as one, where is the scope for disagreement? There is no scope for disagreement. It is impossible. It is not possible. It is only when you give that disagreement a place in you, which has an opposite color than whatever that color is, that's where the disagreement happens. You will never experience disagreement. Disagreement is a myth for an avduta or anyone, for any of you, for any of us who are willing to live by this understanding. Avdut means free, freedom. Can you be free if you have a list of 10 places you must visit? ये एक जगह में अगर मैं नहीं गया तो मेरी जिंदगी व्यर्थ है. ये एक जगह में नहीं गया तो आपने कुछ खो लिया. You are stuck, you are bound now. But if you understand everywhere is divine, each and every place is व्यापक है, सर्व व्यापक, then you are free. You are free to stay where you are. You are free to go there also, because there also is I. No problem. But not for the purpose of looking for I, not for the purpose of finding I. It is a journey from I to I. And it is a journey in freedom, from freedom to freedom. So if you want to be free in life, go closer and closer to the ultimate reality. And it's not easy. I'm not saying this is simple to do, because it takes a very, very deep sadhana and a deep understanding and a deep courage to live by what you experience, to live by what you know, to live by what you understand, to live by what you agree with, rather than living by what you have been accustomed to, rather than living by what you think is right, what you have been trained for years, decades of your life. You have learned that that disagreement is required. एक आइकिडो का एक्सपेरिमेंट है जो SSY क्लास में हमेशा हम डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करते हैं. And here we are on Zoom, so it's hard to demonstrate, but basically, let's say somebody is pushing you in this direction, and you are pushing in this direction, the other person is pushing in this direction. Okay, so this is, like, you can say this is a physical demonstration of disagreement. Okay, you are pushing like this, they are pushing like this, like this. So now, if you are stuck on that, this is, I have to go this way only, and oppose this person, then there is disagreement. If you go to the deeper truth, that all places are the same, whether this way or this way, it's all the same. If you get this understanding, what will happen? If you get this understanding, let the other person push you. You simply give up. You don't push back. You allow the person to push you. This is actually martial arts की technique है ये. So you let the other person push you and you start moving backward, right? Because the other person is pushing. And you start moving backward and you keep moving backward. And if you keep moving backward, and while you're moving backward, you simply keep turning. While moving backward, you turn, 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 turn. Pretty soon, that person will still keep pushing you, and your back is towards the direction that you wanted to go in. And now that person is still pushing you, and now that person is going exactly in the direction you wanted them to go. You understand this? Aikido में समझ में आया प्रतिभा बेन? नहीं आया? आप इंडिया आएंगे ना, तभी मैं आपको पुश करके दिखाऊंगा. You're on mute. Wait. You're on mute. Unmute. हाँ
तेरा
बोलो.
पुश से मैं गिर जाऊंगी.
अरे नहीं बाबा. Supposing we are equal strength, you will not fall. You just let me push and you keep going back and back and back and turn around. Everyone else understood this Aikido experiment? Yes, you keep going back, back, back. You turn around and you're still going backward, backward, backward. And you go 180 degrees and you're still, that
હા
person is
એટલે
still.
સર્ક્યુલર પુશિંગ સર્ક્યુલર થઈ જાય.
Yes, pushing circular thai jai, and before they know it, they are going in the direction you wanted them to go anyway. And there is no disagreement because you are not pushing
Okay.
back. Because you're not pushing back. So there is no
Now I
disagreement.
got it. Now I got
Now
it.
you got it. You got it. You got it. Great. So there is no disagreement. So this is how disagreement resolves, because rather than being a person of disagreement, you have seen the oneness of all there is, and that allows you the freedom to now move things in a different way. And that is what the whole understanding is. So unless you are resisting, there is no disagreement. If you stop resisting, there is no disagreement. But you will say, if I stop resisting, then they will get their way and I will never get my way, and things will only go in one direction. And that is what I've just shown you, that that is not true. That you can still, things can still move in the direction that is preferred by you without disagreement. In fact, by not disagreeing, you are much more powerful than by disagreeing. So I hope that is clear. And if that is not clear, you please come to Sign tomorrow. I will I will push you also. Or you can push me and we will see which way we go. Sonal, your video is not on, nor is your mic.
I'm there. I'm there.
Okay. You understood this whole experiment?
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
She's coming to San tomorrow.
Okay. Then you have to come to Sign tomorrow. Okay. So
So
this
in
is
real life, experimenting is very important.
correct. So experiment, no. Who is telling you no?
Science.
Wait, 1 minute. So who is telling you not to experiment? Anyone told you that experiment allowed nahi hai idhar? So experiment. Go ahead, experiment. Be a full scientist and experiment. And our
Yes.
experiment, the experiment that we are doing, is the highest form of science. Because science only knows about the behavior of nature, how nature behaves. That is the answer that science tries to give. How does nature behave?
So means opposite equal force.
Hold on. Pratibha Ben, please. 1 minute. Science only talks about how nature behaves. What we are studying here is, what is nature, first of all. Science can only deal with the how of things. How to make a car, how to make energy go from here to there. How nature behaves is science. How a plant grows is biology. How the body goes, physiology, or works, physiology. How to create a rocket, astrophysics. But what is nature? What is nature is the greatest greatest study, the greatest experiment, and the greatest endeavor that you and I can take on, which is what we are doing in this platform. We are not studying the how of nature, we are studying the what of nature. Not how reality behaves, but what is reality to begin with. I am unable to handle the egos of others. Arey, why do you want to handle the egos of others? Don't we have better things to do? Why do you want to handle the egos of others? No need. Why do you have to handle it? Go to the root, go to the base, go to the ultimate. Be there, live there, operate from there. Don't try to handle egos. किसने बोला ये सब झंझट में पड़ने को? जरूरत ही क्या है? You're understanding? No need to handle egos. Don't handle egos, please. It's a very we are here to celebrate. If you enjoy handling egos, different story. If that's your passion and that's what you enjoy, fine, go ahead. But if it is not giving you joy, move away and do something else. Do something else. Great. So there are 4 lines in this verse. So we have just covered the first line today. We'll take the next line on Thursday and the third line on Saturday. And each line is very big surprise. As I was reading, I was like, oh my God, wow. So, and the whole idea is to be freer and freer. This first line should free you from the need to go any particular place or be with any particular person or do any particular thing. But that doesn't mean you don't do that thing or don't be with that person or don't go to that place. All it means you are free to do that or not do that. Freedom is the key, not the place, not the person. Out of freedom, certainly go to Tirath Yatra, go to wherever you want to go, but out of freedom, not out of force, not out of this illusion that wahan mujhe kuch milega jo yahan nahi hai. That illusion you can drop. Then you are free. That is the Avduta state. Being with your family not because you think without your family you cannot enjoy yourself or be happy. Knowing that you are happy already and happiness is already there. Now, by all means, be with your family. You understand the difference? The difference is very subtle between being bounded and unbounded, being free and tied up. And this one line gives you that entryway into freedom. The entryway into freedom. Yeah. So, Twadhyatraya Vyapakta Hatate. So, this is a beautiful, beautiful shlok of this Avdut Gita. So, we'll continue next week. And great. Sonal, you're clear now? You want to spend time handling egos?
No.
Thank you. So, what is the way to not handle egos? No, so let me rephrase the question. What is the way to handle egos? You said, I don't know how to handle egos. I'm saying now I'm asking you, what is the way to handle egos?
वो ही है.
Okay, but even simpler than
वो
that.
ही है.
वो ही hai, but even simpler than that. Before that. That is the ultimate answer for everything. But before that, what the way to handle egos is to not handle egos. That's how you handle egos. By not handling them. Don't handle them. That's how you handle them.
भूल जाना.
या भूल जाना या उसकी कहीं और चले जाना या कुछ और करना या उस ईगो को की असलियत को देखना जानना. But don't try to handle it. It's very difficult. Don't make life difficult for yourself. Alrighty, great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I bow down to the divine which is present where you are. Hari Om Tat Sat.